Waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck. Bills paid, now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I'm feeling weak, dead tired, can't you see? All this just to make a living, no, this ain't the life for me. I mean, how can I only handle my business with this 9 to 5? People working 40 plus a week and they barely survive. Oh my God, how you put a price on someone else's time? You make this an hour and that's cool, but ain't no price on mine. Self-made, self-paid, self-employed, that's the main goal. See, out on my working, but I know that I won't be happy till I'm on my own. I don't want a boss, I wanna be free. I know what's gonna happen, I believe in me. My hard work is gonna pay off, wait and see. Don't break out my back for a little bit of cheese. I'm chasing my dreams, so I do as I please. I'm chasing my dreams, so don't try and stop me. I'm chasing my dreams, so don't try and stop me. I'm chasing my dreams, so don't try and stop me. Just keep me motivated. Yeah, just keep me motivated.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back out to Artskool with Brother Trav, the Godbrotha. And I am standing here with one of our feature entertainers from the upcoming We Got Next concert that's coming up at Sky City, the new generation. Who I've got to my left right here is who I think is one of the flyest and dopest MCs coming up in the Augusta, Georgia area. And that's why he is going to be on this platform right here. Brother, I definitely appreciate what you do for the artistry of hip-hop, how you just kind of keep it true to the essence of hip-hop. One of the things that we discuss a lot of times is, the state of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kid Justice. Now, the Kid Justice, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get the people at home to know exactly who you are. First of all, the name is kind of intriguing. The Kid Justice. How did you come up with that, and what is that whole meaning of that?
Well, at first the name was Just Justice, but if you type that in
like
Google,
Just Justice?
No, Justice.
Justice,
like,
okay.
Yeah, the word justice in just general. But if you type that up on Google, you Google search that, like 100, like a million things pop up. But if you type in the Kid Justice, THEKIDD, the word justice, I'm the only one that pops up. Yeah,
right.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. And like in the group of friends that I got, I'm the youngest, so I was a kid. So I was, they would call me like the kid, the baby of the group, so I was the Kid Justice.
Okay. And the whole justice thing, I think just that word is deep and heavy in itself. Do you feel like you're delivering justice, or?
Yeah, that's what I know. I'm bringing like hip-hop, the state of hip-hop as of now.
Mm-hmm.
Even back then, like a couple years ago when I first termed the name, it was in a state of injustice. Like, it was a lot of repetitive, mediocre music. So what I'm doing, I'm bringing justice back to hip-hop. So
okay.
I'm the Kid Justice.
I like it, man. I like it. I think that's real dope. And so that's exactly what we were talking about. We were talking about the current state of hip-hop. And, I'm an old school head. I got put on hip-hop when hip-hop was birthed. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen hip-hop go through a whole lot of different transitions throughout these years, throughout the decades and everything. And a lot of my peers are kind of closed-minded to when it comes to hip-hop that's delivered by your generation. And I think that's because of the way the media puts out there, the current, what they call, I call trash rap. What's the name for it? Mumble rap. The whole mumble rap thing. It's just not. We're not feeling it, and they put it out in front of our faces, so we kind of feel like that's what hip hop is today. And it's not really a fair assessment. I know that, but I was one of those naysayers at one time that was like, no, I'm just gonna stick to the old school stuff. But then we start hearing artists like Kendrick Lamar
and J. Cole.
And J. Cole, and they kind of like, okay, you know what? There are some young guys out here who are kind of keeping it pure, but their artistry is obscure. It's not mainstream.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily going to turn on the local broadcast radio station and hear that stuff 3 times an hour like the other stuff. And I feel like when you get on stage, your lyricism is what you're all about.
Yes.
You're a writer.
Yeah, I'm a writer. I do it because I know I got a son, I got little cousins, I got nieces and nephews, and they love music. They listen to music, so I pay very close attention to what I'm saying. Because I know somebody's listening. Whether they take it in or not, I just know that they're listening to what I'm saying. So I'm very conscious about what I write, how I convey my message. I just want I want to deliver a positive message.
Right. And what would you say that message is, in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, is peace, love, positivity, like open your mind, like be yourself.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. One thing, you've got a video that's out there. You got a song and a video about, you know, pretty much going to work 9 to 5 and things like that.
It's called 9 to 5.
It's called 9 to 5. Yeah. See, I'm a follower, man. You know, 9 to 5, and I think that's so dope when it comes to the young guys, because I've got, you know, younger cousins that, you know, they're aspiring rappers and things like this, and you know, one in particular. I know the lifestyle that he leads. He's, you know, good boy, very family oriented and things like this. But because of the trends, it seems like he wants to talk about some type of dope game, or, you know, maybe talk about guns and violence and things that he's not really involved in, but he's rapping about it as if this is what he's doing. And I'm just saying, man, just try to stay true to yourself, you know, stay true to who you are, what it is that you do every day, rap about that. And I think if we could start that trend, then we will start to see hip-hop change or evolve a little bit to where it doesn't have this stigma to where young people think that this is what they have to talk about in order to get some play.
Oh, that's what it, that's basically all it is. Like, they're doing it because they think they have to. They think that's what people want to hear. I mean, if you just be yourself, like, people, not everybody, but the right people, your audience will grab onto it. The audience that you want to attract will gravitate toward you.
Yeah, indeed. Now, when I listen to your music, I can tell, and the beats and everything that you choose to flow off of, who are you influenced by?
Boom bap, like Outkast. Like, I never told my cousins this, but my cousins got me into rap. Like, they got me wanting to rap because my older cousins, because they rapped and I saw them do it. It looked fun. So, and then they were playing everything from Outkast, Ludacris, T.I., a bunch of Southern hip hop, and a bunch of, I got into up north music myself. Like, I found out about Nas. Nas is my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Trav called Quest, Q-Tip, and Five Dog. They were killing it. Busta Rhymes, he was sick with it. So
yeah, so like you're naming rappers from my generation. I think that's so dope, man. I really do, because a lot of times what we have is we've got a generation of artists that are not necessarily paying homage to the ones that paved the way for them. You know, you hear some of these younger artists, they even diss some of these older legends, saying what they do is whack. And I think that's whack.
Yeah, I mean, basically you gotta give respect to the pioneers that basically gave you a lane to do this. The ones that started it, from the Cool Mo D's, Grandmaster Flash, the ones that started what you're doing, where you're profiting off of. Like, give respect to the ones that came before you. Right.
Why do you think it is that they don't necessarily pay homage properly?
It's like a lot of them say it wasn't their style of music. They were born in a different generation, but I think it's just a cop-out excuse, because I'm the same age as a lot of these rappers, and all you got to do is go back and do your research. Right. That's pretty much all you got to do. Just go back, listen to where it started from and where it's at now.
Yeah, I agree. And then we play a part in that too, because sometimes in some of those discussions, it's kind of reciprocal, because what I'm hearing the older guys saying, you know, they're not giving you guys appreciation. And so the younger guys are coming back in response to that and say, well, you know what? If you think what I do is whack, then I think you're whack too. And so you got this whole division thing going on right now. And that's one of the biggest reasons I want to put this show on, is We Got Next, the new generation, because I feel like there's a changing of guard around here in the CSRA, Augusta, Georgia area, when it comes to MCs and hip hop and things like that. And I think that you guys deserve a bigger stage and a bigger platform. For people that come out to this We Got Next show, when I get on the mic and say, next up, the Kid Justice, what can they expect to see?
Lyricism, impeccable flows. They can expect to see a show, plain and simple.
impeccable flows. I like it. That's an adjective, adverb, impeccable. I like it. A wordsmith. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the MC right here. He's going to be live and direct on stage at Sky City on December 9th with the We Got Next, the next generation, the new generation show. I'm Brother Trav, the Godbrotha. This is the Kid Justice. Peace.
Waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck, bills paid. Now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I'm feeling weak, dead tired, can't you see? All this just to make a living, no, this ain't the life of me. I'm waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck, bills paid. Now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I'm feeling weak, dead tired, can't you see? All this just to make a living, no, this ain't the life of me. 40 plus a week is the toll. You done sold your soul for payroll. Great. Now you got all this vacation time, but never time to vacate. That's kinda ironic, right? You know that ain't living life. You gotta work on a day-to-day cause you got bills to pay and you can't sleep at night. But I guess that is okay. You make more than the minimum pay. And more than a handful of people think it's justifiable, so they just stay at a job that they wish they could quit. After a while, you gon' stop feeling it. Do you just get stuck in the rough, feel like giving up? Do you make yourself sick? But you're an adult, so I guess that's what you gotta do. Wake up and go to work, I know how much it hurt, but better not have no attitude. Cause you got a job, you better be thankful you got one. Plus what's the cost of your happiness if you keep making that bread in the long run? Look, you had a dream but you gave that up. Trade it in for a safe pay stub. It don't matter what they pay you cause you know it ain't ever enough. It won't be never ever enough. 5+ years for a decent pay, nah bro, I don't think so. I gotta clock in for the check, but y'all know I don't wanna go. Waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck, bills paid. Now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I'm feeling weak, dead tired, can't you see? All this just to make a living, no, this ain't the life of me. I'm waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck, bills paid. Now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I'm feeling weak, dead tired, can't you see? All this just to make a living, no, this ain't the life of me. I'm tired of waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck. I'm tired of waking up at 5 in the morning for a paycheck.
Yeah. I don't think I'm coming in today. Yeah, I'm just not feeling that good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.